This is a story of a zombie that no human, not even a dog, is afraid of. On the contrary, there is something special about this zombie that makes everyone want to be bitten by it. What is so special about this zombie that everyone pays money for? Spoilers ahead, so watch out. In the opening scene of the film, it is explained that a medical company is conducting research to develop a medication for curing diabetes. While developing this medicine, the company is secretly and illegally testing patients. This medication has negative side effects on people. Their diabetes was not cured, but they experienced negative side effects. As a result, they are becoming prey to a zombie virus, but even then, the company isn't stopping their research. After a while, a secret door of the company is shown, from where a boy is coming out. He wasn't an ordinary human, but had changed into a zombie because of the side effect of the medicine. He stands up and moves to the nearby village, where a car is shown on the village road. There was a couple inside. There was a sharp object on the road they were driving on, and due to it, their car gets into an accident. Their car collides with the shore of the bridge, but suddenly a mechanic named June arrives. He starts helping the couple, and we discover he had placed that sharp object so someone's tire would get punctured and he would get a customer. He takes their car to the nearby village for repairs. His house was in the village, and the next morning, they were given the bill for the car repair. It was a huge amount, so the couple gives him a card to pay the bill. June doesn't like this. Meanwhile, June's wife and daughter come out, and they try to scare the couple by showing a meat cutter. The couple panics and leaves after giving them the money. On another side, the zombie reaches the village and is trying to catch people as he was hungry. We discover this zombie is different from others. The others were furious and strong, but comparatively, he was weak and he couldn't attack anyone. Even the kids were easily teasing him. He couldn't do anything. Meanwhile, a dog starts chasing the zombie, but he hides in a washroom to escape from it. The dog wasn't leaving and continuously barked at him. Hearing its voice, June's father comes out and finds the dog barking at the door. He moves inside to check, but the zombie attacks him and bites his head. Then he runs from there. June's daughter is shown returning to her house and sees the zombie coming from the front. He was gradually approaching her to bite her, but the dog appeared and began chasing him again. June's daughter runs first and then the zombie to escape. June's brother is shown on this road. He went to the city for his job, but because he didn't get one, he was returning to his village. He starts running with June's daughter when he sees a dog behind her, and the zombie was also behind them. June arrives with his truck immediately, and the zombie hits it and falls in the front fields. They get scared because they think he was a human who died from the collision. The zombie stands up the next moment, and they become surprised to see him. Meanwhile, the dog arrives again and starts chasing him, so the zombie has to run from there. June and his family return home, shocked and talking about how it's possible. How is that man alive after having a severe accident and even running? Nothing happened to him. Then the ambulance arrives at their home, and June's father comes out of it. He went to the hospital for a bandage as the zombie had injured him. Night appears, and the dog is still behind the zombie. To evade it, he takes refuge in June's garage. During this, June's father is shown in his small van, but it looks like a room because he has made it livable. He was resting here and had a wish. He was thinking about it. He actually wants to go to an island to enjoy, but couldn't because he had no money, nor was he getting a source to collect money. Meanwhile, his body temperature rises because the zombie had bitten him, and the virus is spreading in his body. On another side, June's daughter feels there is someone in the garage, so she moves there with her grandfather to check. Seeing the zombie, June's father recognizes that he is the one who bit him in the morning. He starts attacking him to take his revenge. During this, June's daughter tells everyone about it and takes them with her to the garage. Upon reaching there, they see the zombie and think someone has ended him. But then the zombie wakes up suddenly, and they get scared to see him. They come out of the garage, panic, and lock the zombie inside. While locking the doors, they were watching the zombie through the mirrors. But then June's brother says he is a zombie, so he isn't dying. Afterward, he shows them a famous zombie movie named Train to Busan. They believe him after seeing it. June's father was also bitten by a zombie, so June's wife makes him faint because she fears he will turn into a zombie. Later, he is locked in that small van when he is unconscious. That same night, June's brother searches the internet on how to escape from zombies. After that, he tells everyone that zombies like to eat humans' brains. During this, his father arrives, but June's brother attacks him, thinking he must have changed into a zombie because it's been a long time. June sees his father didn't change into a zombie but is fine, so he becomes furious at his brother. He assaulted his father without hesitation or forethought. Now June starts beating his brother while hitting things. June's daughter goes to the garage to see the zombie. She gives him cabbage to eat, and thinking it's a human's brain, he eats it. June's wife arrives when June's daughter leaves, and she takes out all the zombie's teeth with pliers. The zombie will not bite anyone if he doesn't have teeth. Now, a strange change is shown in June's father. He didn't change into a zombie, but there are changes in his body. He looks young again. Seeing it, he happily moves to the village to enjoy it. His friends are shocked to see this huge change. They start questioning him, surrounding him, and ask for the secret of how he became young. June's father tells them about zombies and says he was bitten by a zombie, but instead of becoming a zombie, he turned young. Hearing this, his friends start requesting to be bitten by the zombie and offer money in return. June's brother hears this, and because he was unemployed, thinks of kidnapping and selling the zombie. He does so, but when he is driving the truck, he is stopped for driving at high speed. The police check the truck and find the zombie tied in it. They arrest June's brother and take him to the police station. His family arrives after a while, and because June's father becomes greedy, he says the zombie is his son. Later, they take him home and lock him in the garage. Here, June's daughter gives him cabbage to eat. Then everyone discovers the zombie has no teeth and that someone has taken them out brutally. Meanwhile, the surrounding people reach there to become young. But the zombie has no teeth, so how will it be possible? June's father gets an idea and fixes fake teeth into the zombie's mouth. Afterward, he lets all the old people be bitten by the zombie. They get a lot of money in return, and then June's wife arrives and keeps all the money. The next morning, we see the people bitten by the zombie turning young. They come out of their houses happy and passionate. On another side, June's family discovers that June's father went to his dream island to enjoy himself after stealing the money. The villagers discover the zombie and become passionate about becoming young, so they also let themselves be bitten by the zombie one by one. Much time passes, and June and his family have earned a lot of money through that zombie. June's daughter feels bad about all this because she likes the zombie. She realizes that her family is greedy and how they are earning money by using this zombie, so she takes him to the forest one day and says his well-being is to run from the village. Even though he was a zombie, he feels that she cares for him and starts liking her. He says he will not leave and will stay with her because he likes to be with her. Later, a scene of a marriage is shown where the people bitten by the zombie are changing into zombies. They spread destruction, and there is a great hustle and bustle because they are biting the villagers. June's family gets scared to see this and hides in their house to escape. They start preparing to fight with the zombies. June's brother has brought the zombie to the station to sell, but the zombies arrive and spread destruction. To escape from them, June's brother leaves in the car, dropping the zombie there. On the other hand, the zombies move inside June's house while attacking. They move out of their house to escape and hide in the small van. Meanwhile, June's brother arrives. Because he was in the car, he diverts the zombie's attention to his car while taking flares out of his gun. Getting a chance from this, he comes into the small van to his family. June's wife was pregnant, so her condition worsens. It is obvious she has to go to the hospital for this. June and his brother come out of the van and act like zombies. They reach their car while walking, but they don't have the car key because it's inside the car. They can't go out from there, and by then, the zombies have surrounded their car and start attacking. June's daughter comes to save them, but the zombies see them and move forward to attack. But the main zombie, who likes June's daughter, saves her. June's wife delivers a baby in the small van, and now hearing the baby crying, the zombies are attracted to the small van. Getting a chance from this, June moves inside the house to bring the key, but a zombie holds and bites him. He somehow finds the key and throws it to his brother, somehow comes out of the house, and sits in the car. The family moves in the car, and the main zombie is there with the other zombies. He burns them by sprinkling petrol on them. There is a huge explosion, and the family is traveling. Morning appears. June also changes into a zombie because a zombie bit him, and the family members get off the car to escape. June's father also returns from his island trip and says hi to everyone. The zombie had bitten June's father first, but surprisingly, he didn't change into a zombie. He was absolutely fine, and they discover there is an antibody to the zombie virus in June's father's body. This virus can be treated with it, and he can make all the zombies fine with his power by biting them. Later, the worst condition of the country is shown as the virus has spread badly. Many zombies are shown standing in a lane because June's father is biting everyone one by one. Everybody's virus is being cured, and they are turning into humans. In return, people give them money. Afterward, June's father bites his son and the main zombie to cure them. They change into humans and start living with them. Here, this movie ends. That's it for today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe to watch more interesting recap videos. Thanks for watching.